Alright guys, so today let's talk about VFW, which is a movie directed by Joe Bagos, who also directed Bliss, and it's a movie that came out last year that I just hadn't seen until now, and it has Stephen Lang in it, and I'm forgetting, I'm blanking on the other guy's name, Billy Sadler, and then one other guy, I forgot what the name is for the other guy, but there's these older actors that have been in a lot of stuff, and it's a movie where this girl um, comes into their club and she's trying to hide away from drug leaders who are trying to kill her. And it's exploitation. And that's pretty much what the movie is generally. I was honestly surprised at this one because I have to give my backstory because I watched the movie Bliss and Joe Bagos directed that as well. And I remember hating that movie. I thought that movie was so bad and so annoying and so obnoxious. And then I was like, I just held off. I'm like, I don't want to have a second one that I don't like with VFW, so I held off and didn't watch it. And I waited and I waited and I waited, and then finally I watched it, and you know what? I really did enjoy this one. I'm glad I got to see it. Um, I think I gave it 3 stars out of 5 on Letterbox, as opposed to Bliss, which I gave like 1.5 stars, I believe. And it's weird. It's one of those movies where like at first I was feeling kind of the douchey vibes of like Bliss, where like these characters were at first a little annoying, and they were like, "Oh, remember the good old days?" like a lot at the beginning of the movie. But honestly, as the movie went along, like I really dug like just how fun it was. Like I was actually having a fun time more and more as it went along. I didn't expect that. I expected the movie to just kind of sour more, like it felt like it was with Bliss, where I just got more and more angry at watching it. But I was genuinely surprised that whenever I finished this one, I did have a fun time, and I really did like, even though these are simple like characters, like I enjoyed them. I thought that they had charisma, they had fun, and these actors I think do a good job. It's just at first I was like, it's kind of whatever, but as the movie went along, I thought it was a really fun exploitation piece with just like how brutal it was. Like Bliss was really brutal as well, but I just couldn't stand the main character or anything else about it. So the brutal moments kind of just fell through the cracks when it came to Bliss, in my opinion. But I really thought that this one overall did a way better job for me personally about being more interesting, about being having a little bit more investment than Bliss, a lot more. And like I said, it was just a genuine surprise. I was glad that I did like it. I'm glad that I got to see a Joe Bagos movie that I liked, because I don't know if he's directed any others. Maybe these are his only 2 movies. I don't know, but I'm just so glad that I liked this one. I'm so glad I didn't have to like bitch about it, because I hate complaining about movies. Like I hate being negative. I hate being a person to say I don't like your movie. So I'm glad that this one I actually pretty much dug. I thought it was pretty fun. Um, Really, there's not much else to say. It's a very simple review for me. Like I thought everything was perfectly fine about it. There's not anything that really stands out, but it is fun enough that I did, like I say, give it 3 stars on Letterbox. Like I just 3 out of 5. So I did enjoy it for the most part. I thought it was pretty solid. Again, a way better movie in my opinion than Bliss, but that's not saying much because I didn't like Bliss. So pretty much that's it. All I could say about VFW short review. If you guys liked it, tell me down below, and thank you guys for watching.